Talofa Tuber. We're going to do this selfie style. The language learning tips for the busy person. Number 1, auditory learning. Maybe you could find some music in your target language to get yourself familiar with the vocabulary, or you might even recognize a word that you've learned before. Then you get all hung up on it, but it helps it to stick into your mind. Also, there's audiobooks, which I think you have to pay for it. But on jw.org, it's free. You can listen to over 700 different languages. One of those has got to be your target language. There are also podcasts available. I personally like to listen to Coffee Break French because that is my target language. Number 2, sight and taste. Try a recipe from the country of your target language, or try doing a recipe in the language of your target language. But review it in English as well, or whatever language you actually speak, because you don't want to mess up on that. Number 3, social media is international. If you have Twitter, you can follow plenty of people who speak your target language, and it will help you to get familiar with the kind of slang that they use when they type, such as how we in English have LOL, ROFL, SMH. Number 4, entertainment. A lot of DVDs nowadays, well, modern technology, you can change the movie either into the language that you're learning, or you can put subtitles in your target language. So you can watch a movie and learn your language at the same time. TV is not all that bad for you. Number 5, write it down. If you have a junk load of Post-its that you're trying to get rid of, label your furniture or the things in your room with your target language. That way, when you pass by it, you'll see it. Oh, that's a table, table, or oh, the refrigerator, whatever language you're speaking, blah, blah, blah. Also, if you are just randomly thinking of that word while you're at work or wherever you are, hopefully not driving, write it down. Either type it in your phone, or write it down on a notebook if you keep a notebook, if you're old school like that. Number 6, we're going with the ASL numbers again. Flashcards. Make flashcards for your free time. That's something that you can do if you are maybe waiting in line, or you're in the doctor's office waiting to see your doctor, and everybody knows how long that can take. So that's when you can whip out your flashcards real quick and just look at your words. Make them stick in your brain. Number 7, books in your target language. I've found that thrift stores are really good for finding books in funky languages. There was one in a language that I had never seen before. It was using the alphabet, ABCs, but I don't know what it was. It didn't look Russian, didn't look Turkish. The author looked white. So maybe it's some kind of European language. But anyway, that's a good place to look for books in your target language or in a random language. Also, again, jw.org has books and literature in over 700 languages. Change the whole website into your target language. Number 8, maybe there's a restaurant around you in that target language. So if you're on your work break, if you have a lunch hour or whatever, you go eat lunch over there. Most likely the servers or the owner will speak that target language of yours. For instance, here in Corpus Christi, we have Little India of Corpus Christi, and everybody there speaks Telugu, an Indian language, one of the hundreds of Indian languages that are there in India. So if you're learning Telugu and you live in Corpus, hit that place up for lunch. It's actually quite good. Number 9. I didn't really understand this one from the article that I read about small things you can do to learn a language, but it says to shop in your target language. Find things in that country of your target language and maybe window shop, or buy things if you'd like, but it said that that was a good tip or activity to do in between your busy schedule. World Market. That's a good one. World Market. Go there, and that's like shopping in your target language almost, if they have your target language there, but they've got a lot of good stuff there. You can look at their labels, and that's got to be helpful. Number 10, which is closely related to number 5, writing in that language. Maybe what I tend to do at work, because for a while I'd been learning French, I would write notes to get your brain juices flowing in your target language. Then you can crumble it up and throw it away. Number 11, look up quotes in your target language. I haven't done that, but you can do that as your pastime, if you have any pastime in your busy schedule. So those were some tips to learning a language if you have a busy day. You know, you can do things in between. Okay, bye!